Shakespeare's ambiguous lubricity in Venus is less disturbing than the bleakly moral emphasis of Lucrece, where virtue is so low-spirited, its exclamation so lachrymose and its justification the nasty realpolitik of Roman republicanism. The sun has not dried the dew on the grass in Venus, but the ill-lit world of Livy's Rome darkens Lucrece. The first poem lives out of doors, the second is in a permanent chiaroscuro. Auden is an accomplished rhymer and Shakespeare is not. The Arden Shakespeare is intended both as a student text and as a revision of traditional scholarship. If it is to be used in the first way, then the often narrow thread of text above a sediment of footnotes, something Dr. Leavis so deplored, can prove debilitating. Poems, especially the classics of our language, should be read headlong. Dubieties may be looked up later. I am only the image I can force upon the town. Answers to all the problems that there are, except the love that kills, the death that lives. Poetry is either language lit up by life or life lit up by language. A poem is a form of refrigeration that stops language going bad. Somewhere at the heart of the universe sounds the true mystic note, me. A professional is one who believes he has invented breathing. I am moving deeper into my own brain. Love without sex is still the most efficient form of hell known to man. We cannot know what John of Leyden felt under the bishop's tongs, we can only walk in temperate London, our educated city, wishing to cry as freely as they did who died in the age of faith. We have our loneliness and our regret with which to build an eschatology. Redeemers always reach the world too late. God dies, we live, God lives, we die. Our fate. In the new world, happiness is enforced. Writing poetry is the only form of literary labor which gives me entire satisfaction. Much have I traveled in the realms of gold, for which I thank the Paddington and Westminster public libraries. I started off in England and very few people knew I was Australian. I mean, the clues were in the poems, but they didn't read them very carefully, and so for years and years I was considered completely part of the English poetry scene. In other words, the pictures are in a kind of relationship with each other which is touching only at points rather than pictures being illustrations of poems or poems extrapolations of the pictures. I have no fondness for pure form at all. An old art spreading rumors about paradise, it begs outside the gates of the gods, the active gods come out. It is Australian innocence to love the naturally excessive and be proud of a thoroughbred gelding who ran fast.